Hey guys, welcome back to the Lazyriver. I hope that quarantine is treating you all well. I know some of you can't go anywhere, can't go to work, can't go out shopping, just can't get around in general. Well, I've been cooped up for quite a bit of time myself, and just recently I've went back to work. Unfortunately, my job requires that I need to be around people, but I've still practiced that so-called social distancing, and so far, so good. I'm still kicking, I'm still breathing, I'm still healthy as far as I know. But today I just wanted to take a little break from all of that craziness that's going on and go over some stuff in the fish tanks and just give you like a little relaxed tour and update of what I'm doing. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Back at the rack and everything's swell. I'm really starting to dig the shop light. I showed you guys in a previous video the LED shop light that I got at Home Depot, and it seems to be doing really well. We have in this tank, this right here is the guppy grass. We've got it planted inside of a little planter right there with some Amazonia shrimp soil. It's taken right off, getting much taller by the day. Some of these little rotalas are starting to root down into the sand substrate. Now we don't have any dirt or anything in there, but there is a mixture of some shrimp soil in with the sand. You can take a look right here. You'll see some of my Lazyriver tangerines. They're not really getting any color just yet, but I've been power feeding and doing crazy water changes. You'll notice in the very back there is one of the assassins. This also does serve as the assassin snail layout. Christmas moss, there's Christmas moss on top of a sponge, and I just keep that sponge in there kind of just to keep the Christmas moss up off of the dirt. And when I do water changes, I'll scrub down the glass with that sponge, so it kind of serves as a double purpose. The rotala, or I'm sorry, not rotala, but the bacopa that's inside this pot is starting to take off. You'll notice new buds coming off of it, so that's really cool. There is another bacopa in another tank that I want to show you that has something cool going on with it. As a matter of fact, let's go down there right now. We have this tank right here. This is a jungle vale grow out. You'll see a similar thing, guppy grass right here. I did pick some string algae off of that the other day, but nothing too bad. Just picked right off of there. But this is what I'm talking about. Look at these little buds right here. Just getting ready to bloom. They look beautiful. Now another thing that I'm thinking about doing, not only with the bacopa, but a few other plants as well, you'll notice that this long stem is bare, right? Well, I want to start using weights and letting these things go down flush with the ground, so we can try to get some roots coming out and then try to encourage those plants to grow up towards the light so we can get a few of them at one time. I think that would probably work pretty good. We're going to do that with a few plants, especially quite a few things out of the rotala grow out. Can't talk today, man. Down here in the catch-all, we haven't done a water change in here in a while. Like I said, I don't really do water changes in here. I just set it and forget it. But yeah, we've got a couple different kinds of moss right here tied to rocks. These came mixed in with some Christmas moss that I've been selling on eBay. You'll notice that they do have some pillowy looking stems shooting out of them. I'm not sure what they are. If somebody can identify those for me, I would really appreciate you. A lot of different stuff. We've got some hornwort. The Java moss is still going good on there. We have some more rotala in the back, pogostemon, and I do have a new shipment of some Elodia that's coming in, so we're going to be bunching those up and putting them all over the place in all these tanks. I'm going to put some in the back here between the sponge filters and on the right and left of this. Up here we have our calico mollies. You'll notice right here is the dominant male. He's been chasing all these ladies all around. I won't be surprised if we get some pregnant ones and some fry coming before too long. Love it. Same thing over here, just some more of the Palea moss and a mixture of some Java moss. I've got tons of this stuff, guys, so if you want it, better grab it. We're not doing local plant meetups right now, just everything online, so sorry about that. I know some of you like to do that, but we can't. As you know, we're in quarantine. Moving on up, just a massive mix of male guppies. You'll see cobras, you'll see some endlers, some different stuff in there. And over here, the main tank for the Lazyriver tangerines. Okay, now we're moving on up to the top views of the tanks. You'll notice that I've got tons and tons of frog bit. $7.99 for 5 good portions of frog bit. I generally give more than 5. Let me see if I can show you how I portion them out, just so as you feel comfortable with it. When we portion out these frog bits, we'll get a tofu container and we'll just grab a bunch of these. Now I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Grab a bunch of those out of there and we'll just fill this up. Okay. And I always pick out the best ones, of course, when they're orders, but as you see, you get the idea. This is just like a little handful, but I'll generally fill this thing up and then it goes into your order. And it also comes with a ½ ounce of duckweed. Got tons of duckweed growing up here, so there's never a shortage of that. Moving on up, Steve, we did mention in a video before that he had some scrapes on his side. You'll notice that that is healing right up. It's doing really well. I've been doing 5-gallon water changes out of here every other day. We've been dosing with aquarium salt, a little bit of Melifix, and it seems to be doing the trick. So he's doing much better. I did try to put some live plants in there, but everything I put in there just seems to get munched on. So, sorry Steve, but you gotta go with these hokey, fake plants here. Going on down, it's a little update on the Cambomba. We had a massive algae outbreak in here, but it's all gone. We are supplementing and balancing everything out with duckweed. So yeah, it's super green. I've been trimming this away and planting it elsewhere. Down here, going back to the Rotala indica grow out, got tons of guppy grass. Guppy grass just seems to do really well. So yeah, just a quick update on everything. Everything's checking out, everything's doing good. Hope you're all doing good out there in this quarantine. Don't go crazy, stay lazy, and adios.